like two halves, Kevy. What was the message at half time? Because it was a very different side in the second half.
Well, I don't think it was the message, just our mentality shifted into the second half. We knew that we were a better side than what we threw up in the first half, and it was a bit disappointing because we spoke about it all week, getting away to a good start, a strong start, but it didn't happen for us. But luckily it's week 7 of 27, so we've got time up our sleeve, but we need to fix that up, certainly. But our pleasing thing was when we did start to play some footy, we looked like a pretty good side, I would have thought.
It's been the problem for you for a few weeks, hasn't it? Give the slow starts coming out of the blocks.
Yeah, everyone's identified it for us, luckily for that. But yeah, it's something that we've got to keep working hard at it. They started really well, which we knew they would, home ground, and they've been playing some good footy as well. So yeah, it's ongoing for us, something to really focus in on and get it better.
How important is the bounce back, Eddie, with the 5 weeks you've got coming with some of those really tough top of the table sides?
Oh look, I reckon it's exciting for our guys. Like, bring them on. It's really good. You want to play every week in the NRL. You want to play against whoever comes up against you, and we got a good competition tonight. Next week, the Eels up in Darwin. That'll be a good competition as well.
How much of a lift did it give you getting that try right on half time? How much do you think that sort of turned the momentum a bit in your favour going into this year?
Yeah, well, scoring points into half time is always really important. Might be a question because at half time the boys are actually quite good, quite positive. We knew that we didn't have a great performance, but the points just on half time obviously lift you. Is that how you felt?
Yeah, obviously it was pretty clunky that first half. Penalties, stoppages, so it was hard to get a sort of a flow on in the game. We didn't sort of build any pressure, and through a lack of trying, we obviously scored that try right on half time and gave us a little lift going into half time. We knew we were a lot better than what we were in that first half, like Kev said, but just our attitude to come out in the second half and start much better than we did in the first half.
Bruno, how important is the next 5 or 6 weeks? There's some real big guns you faced. Do you think it'll be a real litmus test?
Next week, mate. Next week's important.
Well, we'll talk about it. It's a big test, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll take it 1 week at a time. They played in the grand final last year. We know they're a quality side. They've got a great spine, experienced forward pack, and some big, powerful outside backs. So it's a great test for us. Like Kev said, these are the games we want to play, and looking forward to getting up to Darwin. It's going to be nice and hot up there, and it'd be good to give back to that community.
That's 3 from 3 in Queensland derbies in about 6 weeks. Gabby, how much does that mean to you to sort of get the wood over the Queensland teams?
Yeah, I didn't actually notice that, but no, it is good. I mean, there's always rivalry between all the clubs, but we'll take any win. At the moment, it doesn't matter who we're playing. Just important to keep playing it as best we can to our ability, and also the winning side of it at the moment, that feels really good.
Kevin, Reece Walsh, he's pretty special, isn't he? Like, he can just do anything to bust a game open when you need something special. Like, how critical was he tonight?
Yeah, well, you didn't sort of get him in the game too much in that first half, but he's just looking from where I watch from, he looks pretty quick out there and always a good threat. So it's up to Adam and him have only had 7 games together. So once that combination builds, we'll be a lot better for that. And whilst he's still understanding his game and where he can bring himself into the game, so they're all work-ons for us and areas where we can certainly get better with our attack. But it's pretty exciting knowing that where Reece is at in his career, and he's got such a great mentor with Adam out on the field to direct him in the right space.
Kevy, tonight you were very late with your interchanges in the first half, and I think you might have only done 2 or 3.
Yeah, we only used 2, yeah.
Yeah, so was that strategic to try and make sure you had lots of energy at the back end?
Well, it didn't sort of go at the start of the game with that way, but both Paddy and Payne were feeling quite well, and so was Billy, so we just sort of rolled with it. And then the second half, Payne could have played 80 today. He just kept going, so we had to sort of drag him off when the game was sort of where it was, and and Paddy played some big minutes as well. But it was good for Pakesy to knock out 35, he knocked out the whole second half. So I think Billy's still on the sideline waiting to go on. So, but anyway, it was good for Pakesy to get some minutes into his legs as well. Pardon? Yeah, he was really good, particularly his carries. We knew he was going to be. He had 2 weeks, playing and getting his fitness levels up, and yeah, he was really good defensively. He's very capable as well, so that's good for us and good for Kobe to get back into the side.
What about Jordan Ricky? Kev, sorry.
Oh, we just spelled him a bit at the end. He's got not any injury problems, but just a bit tight in the leg. So, given the short turnaround, we'll spell him up and give him a bit of a rest.
Reno, you've played big games, obviously Origin. Do you think Reece Walsh would handle that arena?
Well, he got picked before, so yeah, I think so. He's a quality player. Origin, you're filled with the best players in the game on the field at the time, so yeah, he'd fit nicely in there. He's obviously got a lot of experience around him, and that just simplify his job. But
Reece a little bit too. He's got some work to do in his game. He'd be the first one to admit that. But what we're seeing from him are some really good positive signs on where his career is at right now.
more for the Blues, mate. So hopefully they don't pick him.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.